I'm Russ Thomas in Missoula. On Friday evening, MTN News received a letter issued by 23 emergency physicians representing Community Medical Center and Providence St. Patrick Hospital in Missoula, warning that a continued surge in COVID-19 cases could soon max out the community's healthcare system. On Monday, I spoke with two of those physicians who further expressed their concerns.
We are really seeing that wave right now, and cases are getting more and more frequent. Our hospitals are more and more full.
How many ICU beds do I have tonight? How many medical surgical beds do I have tonight? Well, we're going to have to keep a lot of patients down in the emergency department because we have no room for them upstairs.
Korn and Melzer say their hospitals were able to come up with a good plan for housing patients early in the pandemic because community case numbers were low, but now they are struggling to find room, requiring them to be creative. Staff flexibility has become increasingly important.
Are we going to have to call in a bunch of nurses, or are we going to have to call nurses that typically work in a different area of the hospital, and now you're working ICU with all the difficulties that come with that? You know, are we going to have to somehow shuffle staff from other hospitals?
Unfortunately, as the number of community cases surged, the number of hospital staff that are having to quarantine are rising as well.
We have seen more and more of our housekeeping and staff and security and doctors who are contracting the illness as well, and that really puts a lot of strain and pressure on us.
The impact extends well beyond COVID-19 patients themselves. Those coming in with other medical conditions are having to wait longer to be helped.
Everything is just put in a little bit slower motion because we're trying to be so careful to not spread disease to ourselves, not spread disease to our colleagues and our staff and to other patients.
Melzer and Korn say now is the time to bear down and do those things to keep yourself and those around you safe, and they say it really is up to us.
Montanans, we take care of each other, and for me, there's no difference between stopping for someone on the side of the road and helping out in the pandemic. And what that looks like is wearing a mask and practicing social distancing.
In Missoula, Russ Thomas, MTN News.